Lord. Oh man, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Mike, this seems a little bit weird, don't it? Hold on, let me do
Just
this
a
right.
little bit, boy.
What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, it is Cooler Talk Monday with Mad Mike Sports. I am your host, Six Man himself. Hold on, let me get this down right quick. K Styles with the main man, the main event. He is the mad scientist, the Senator Palpatine, whatever you want to call him. Mr. Mad Mike Sports is in the building. As we appreciate everybody coming in, tuning in. You know we got to do it right. I think that's funny on the way.
Good. Don't mind. Good.
Go. Do that. Oh man. You want to get a little bit of roll call going. And today's roll call, we're gonna kick it off. We're giving a special shout out birthday to the homie Mr. 5'8" in the building. One of our homies.
So you tell me this dude is a Pisces is damn son?
Gilliam. Happy birthday, homie. We don't do birthday songs over here. We ain't singing for nobody. But we just say happy birthday to you, my brother. Now, let's get back into the roll call. We're going to kick it off with the members. The members get the first roll call. And that's definitely shout out to Michael Walker. Not that Michael Walker. And Big Ant. AFS. Big Ant. The residential nose tap. So, let's finish the roll call off with a few more names here. Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right. It's Joseph Thornton, Jerry Bowie, Pat Norris, D. Sloan, Sonia, Bubba Gump, Eric Mack, Ted Sports and Gaming, Twan McGee, ATL Leo, Keyshawn Black, Anthony White, Twan McGee, Ghost Peppers, Low Ski, Nathan Floyd. All right. Got a few names in here, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Let's go ahead and get this started. Go ahead and cut this little bit off here. Boom. All right. Mad Mike Sports. How you doing? How we doing this evening, man?
All gravy, all gravy.
Excuse me. Yeah. All right, man. What's on your mind, man? How do you want to kick this thing off tonight, man? How you want to kick it off?
I got a message for a simple guy. I'm gonna call the audible real quick. I want to tell a guy at a popular radio station, give him a Trae Young special.
Oh hell!
Shut up! Shut up! Nobody pay for you. Nobody came to see you, Otis. Mike Bill. We got some goddamn nerd, bro. If it ain't some damn whole shit right here, that was the perfect line for that. Whole shut up. I don't play for you. He got some damn nerve to not only try to what he called him out. Being a radio host is one thing, but being a straight up like you pulled a whole movie. You try and excuse me to some of y'all hoes that don't try this before. You don't put a motherfucker, you don't did some punk shit to call a motherfucker out and then turn around, use that opportunity to further your career. So Mike Bill deserved the ultimate, the sit your goofy ass down award for the day. So we're gonna start this motherfucker all right today. And the first
go ahead and click it, man. You gotta go ahead and click it.
Is this okay? Sit your goofy ass down with that shit. If this ain't some whole shit right here,
down.
You deserve that. You deserve that. Yeah, y'all know I wasn't gonna let that shit pass. Well, if there's some whole shit there, you are not good enough on your own. 92-9 the game ain't good enough your own. You got to try to call the motherfucker out, and then you'll cry about the shit. That's the biggest thing. You're gonna cry about it and try to play the victim, as if we don't have 10,000. Well, that's probably even a low one. I'm gonna say 10 million people in the state or the city of Georgia, city of Atlanta, that don't hear you on a daily fucking basis. Every time the host play, we hear you talking shit. You and Carl Dukes, he deserved it. He deserved to sit your ass, sit your goofy ass down. The dark version, okay? We got two versions on this motherfucker. I'm making some edit. Deserve the dark version of this, okay? So Carl Dukes,
you didn't just say that.
I said that. He deserved the dark version of it.
You didn't say it was a dark version. I thought it was just one version.
Did I tell you? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say from look. I should say by now. I don't rehearse a damn thing. It come out straight off the top of the dome. All right. I'm like I'm like Dark Man X. All right. Everything is straight up top of the dome. All right. Anything come out. But he deserved to sit your goofy ass dark version. Because not only is he right along with Mike Bell with this punk shit, because nobody listened to that bullshit ass 92-9 the game, and they only got it because, you know, let's keep it real. They've been there for a long time. So you're not even that damn good. And nobody knows who, these motherfuckers in Atlanta don't even know who the hell on Mike Bell and no Carl Dukes is.
My God.
Right? The only damn was Jamie Dukes who played for the damn Atlanta Falcons. That's the only goddamn Dukes that I know. So y'all ain't even the good part of the Bills. You ain't even the good part of the damn Dukes. And you deserve to sit your goofy ass down with that bullshit. They're gonna try to play the damn victim after time. You talk crap about these boys, especially him and JC. He talks so bad about JC, it's ridiculous. And then when they get called out, they want to Trae Young got a million. You're so grumpy. old decrepit ass down somewhere with that fucked up ass voice. It sounds like a goddamn cartoon character. I can't believe you're young. I'm a radio host. I'm a radio host. You know, I just
Why you sound like you just got your ass whooped for cheating on the test?
Goddamn tea, you fucking goofy clown. So I'm done.
You know what? You know when you get that serious whooping. You get that serious whooping where you try to hold it back, but you can't let it out at the same time.
That's how Mike Bill sound all the time. I can't believe it, Mike. I'm just a nigga. I'm just a host. I'm just a radio host. How dare you? You need to worry about shooting the threes.
Now, what about like Delilah here asked was like what did they say? Well, necessarily you might better explain that again. Might explain that to her. What did they say? Basically, they've been bashing Trae Young for so long. He finally came out and gave it right back to him.
Mm-hmm. It's Trae is the type of guy. Look. I understand he rubbed people the wrong way, and like I get it. It's just that's who he is, and I get why people will go at him. But don't try to play the damn victim like you don't do this shit on every time something goes bad. The first person they point at is Trae Young and JC. Like I said, I've been critical of both, especially JC. Didn't think about me, but don't try to call these guys out, and then when they call you out, you want to play this shucks, guys, I didn't do anything type of shit. So, like I said before, we gonna have a dark version for said people. I'm not gonna call what they are because I want to keep my channel. But he deserved Carl Duke deserved the dark version of the sit your goofy ass down award. I'm turn that bitch back. So y'all gonna see two sit your goofy asses down, and y'all know what I'm saying when I'm saying what I'm saying. So Warren, you got some work to do. Either you do it or I do it.
Oh no. And real here said, white, big, low country, pound for pound guy. This Atlanta Falcons alternative media is necessary. The Falcons have never been treated fair by the national media. And they've never been honest. That is a fact. They, like I said, you got a lot of these big time guys. They are kind of feeling the pressure as far as everybody's called. Like I said, the bullshit narratives is leaking out day by day, and the biases that comes behind it, and it kind of adds on to what we're talking about tonight. What is tonight's topic? Mike, you want to get into that right quick before we? I want to kind of get
right into it.
Okay, so as y'all seen, the title of this part of the title of the show is the Lamar Jackson saga continues, and you know it's gonna ramp up here, especially with the combine coming up. Well, tomorrow starts the interview processes, the IQ test, and all the coaches and the symposiums and stuff. Like they won't necessarily get to the workouts until about Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But there's a question I want to ask everybody here. And this has kind of been something that I've been asking about this Lamar Jackson situation with Atlanta. And I don't think really anybody's really touching it from this standpoint. But I want to ask everybody as a question here. And Mike, I want to ask you this question. If it decides the one pops up on my screen. So the question really comes down to is, does Lamar Jackson being in Atlanta benefit the media more than the Falcons themselves?
Hell yeah, because there are a bunch of goddamn Suki Hunter and Amber Roses out there. That's why bitches broke as hell, so they gotta fuck their way to the top. So that's the reason why. They ain't got the damn brain. They're not entertaining. They're not good at all. They tell a bunch of fucking lies. They're like a bunch of hoes looking for money. Excuse me, I might be on one just a little bit today, but that's the reason why they're not creative enough. They don't have it in their heart to sit up here and tell the absolute truth about things and the truth. And what we mean by truth, and we what we mean by truth, because a lot of you motherfuckers probably got it twisted. Y'all think truth is make me feel good. No, that's not what we mean by telling the truth. The truth, it hurts, and the truth makes you feel good. So it's both. You're not gonna always like the truth. And the national media, they gonna try to do everything to make their pockets feel good. They don't care nothing about whether or not Lamar comes here and he plays well. They're just trying to get that instant gratification and that instant money, which comes with a lot of things outside. A lot of people may not know the ESPN bars and all. You remember all those ESPN bars, the ESPN radios and all that? All that shit starting to dry up. All that shit starting to dry up, but they broke as hell. They don't have the guys, the main guys. They losing pretty much everybody at ESPN if you guys have not been paying attention. So they're doing everything possible to pay Mr. Sit Your Goofy Ass Down Dark 2 award winner, Stephen A. Smith. So they're gonna pay him, $15-20 million to pretty much attack every black man in the universe. Okay, that's his job. And sit there and attack all the rich black people he can quite possibly reach. And then when guys like Jay Will call him out on this bullshit, he wanted to try to play, hey man, I've been in this for 30 years, man, shut up. All right, so yes, ESPN and the national media are going out their way to make sure that they bring another black man here because black people love black people. Not all black people. It's light skinned black. I'm going a little bit too far. I'll just say this, man. I'm gonna end with this before I keep on digging myself up, even deeper. If the national media wants Lamar here simply because when it comes down to sports, in particular entertainment, a lot of minorities, I wouldn't just say black people, just a lot of minorities, we gravitate towards the nightclub scene, and we spend a lot of money on our clothes, a lot of money on our shoes, a lot of money on video games and stuff like that. So we idolize guys like Lamar Jackson, Mike Vick, guys with swagger. So I understand why they're doing it, but there's more to the sports world than just, the cool kids. Matt Ryan is far from cool. Far from cool. He's probably the corniest white boy I've ever seen in my life. That's just keeping it real. Matt Ryan corny as hell. He cool as hell, but he corny as hell. He's a cool corny motherfucker.
You need some of the friends in your life, boy. You need some corny friends in your life.
So yeah, I turned this into a whole. I apologize. I done turned this to a whole.
No, you good, man. Hey, you gotta make it. You gotta make it relate one way or another.
I'm just saying, man. ESPN knows that a lot of money is being spent by the younger generation, and the younger generation. And like I said, this is not just black for black people. Just a lot of white kids, black kids, Hispanic kids, Asian kids. They gravitate towards what's cool, and they know what's cool. At ESPN, they don't care how they get it. They just want that guy in those big time markets, and in these big time markets for a lot of younger generations. Atlanta is that, New York is that, LA is that, Texas is that. So Florida, that. So in those markets, they want to put their guy so they can make as much money off of the demographic. And it sounds awfully familiar, but I ain't gonna get into that. But that sounds awfully familiar. But that's one of the main reasons why, you know, Lamar, they're pushing this agenda to just not only just Lamar here, but several people that look like Lamar. Like,
Yeah, because I was about to say too, because even they didn't push Deshaun Watson like this. They didn't even push him like this. And Deshaun Watson is from here, so you would think they would try to push that. But Jammer said it's the media that benefits more because a superstar from the offensive side of the ball is not going to help the defense. And I'm all about defensive side of the ball. But yeah, they didn't even push Deshaun Watson like this. But like I said, you said an interesting point about, like I said, we always say about make me feel good and all this and that. Now, I bring this question up too is because when we look at quarterback needy teams, and we're looking at a lot of these teams, well, this got to get updated because they just released. Well, Carson Wentz got released from Washington, but if you look at the top 7 teams as far as salary cap situations go, outside, Chicago number 1, the Falcons are number 2, the Raiders are number 3, the Giants are number 4, the Patriots, the Bengals, the Commanders, the Texans. Now, as we already know, the Raiders need a quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback. Hell, be honest with Baltimore needs a damn quarterback because like I said, they still going through. Houston may potentially need a quarterback. And these are all situations where it makes sense to say, well, he has a better chance of winning here. Like I said, i.e. the Raiders. But it's like they're specifically targeting Atlanta. And I always thought that was kind of weird to me because it's like, if you have a team where you're building a culture. This is one thing about what the coaching staff and what Fontenot and Smith and what all the guys talking about building a culture. Like you said, a guy like a Lamar Jackson is going to want to go to he will want I need to win now mode, i.e. an established team that can afford him. We always hear about players wanting to win, but it seemed like in this situation, it's almost like, do we really care about the player going to a winning situation, or we're trying to push this guy into a situation where we can benefit off that Atlanta money market? Because the fans gonna be willing to spend the cheese. Big Pimpin' spending the cheese. Yeah.
Big Pimpin' spending the cheese, baby. Big Pimpin' on LED.
And it's also trying to push a superstar player. Because let's be honest, the Atlanta is a big media market. Atlanta is a big market. Yes, it's a big market.
It really is.
And like you say, East Hollywood. So by pushing one of the more, I say, dynamic players at that position in this league, to a city, to a big market city, who's clamoring for a guy that is remnants of what they call the golden years, which is Michael Vick. Money, 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 money. So I want to know what you thought. What you think about that, man? Because I just thought it was. I just think it's just kind of weird. And then when you hear them talk about it, it is just like it is almost. I'm gonna say it's almost disrespectful in a way, because a lot of times when you hear them talk about him, they always talk about him running the football. They do the same thing with Justin Fields. They always talk about, well, he can run. Or do this guy, well, he can run.
This is why I blame Justin Fields and his camp for this. His season this past 2022 did black quarterback a major disservice because he never wanted to improve as a quarterback. He was fine running, boy, run. He was fine doing it. Boy. So he was fine doing that. Like he never took pride. If you look at him throwing the ball and his swagger throwing the ball, it was vastly different from him running the ball. When he was running it, he was posing, throwing footballs in the stands with the fans and being more interactive. But soon he had to throw that damn ball, he ducked up under a damn table.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say it's Justin Fields' fault and his count, and more so probably on his count than anything, is that you have to understand where the Jesus Christ, what the hell? I just can't style. You ain't worth shit for sending me that. I'm just saying that real quick. Damn.
It's always us doing some stupid shit. It's always us doing some wild ass shit.
Oh my god. But yeah,
all y'all club promoters with these flyers, y'all ain't shit. Ain't I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all been coming up with some weird ass things.
Oh man. But it's on his count to understand. I think it's crucial and vital for any black quarterback to understand that it's not a cool thing to be labeled a mobile quarterback. They'll look down, like they don't look at Steve Young as they don't say, all right, Steve Young is a mobile quarterback, even though that's pretty much how he came into the league and why he was drafted number one overall. They drafted because his ability to be mobile, but they don't label him that. They only put that label on black quarterback. And that's the problem that I have. Even Josh, they don't say, all right, Josh Allen is a mobile quarterback. No, they say Josh Allen is a damn good quarterback. So it's like, I think it's very important for any black quarterback coming out of college. Even though I'm gonna take that back. I think it's vital for any quarterback coming out of high school to go into college to understand that they need to learn how to play position, because you're automatically going to be labeled, can you run? You see a black quarterback, you see a black guy laying that quarterback, they're going to say, how fast can he run? They don't say if he's good at actually throwing. That's the first thing that they say is, can he run? Can he scramble? That's the first thing is. So Lord. I think Justin Fields need Justin Fields to take it.
Look, I remember the necessary thing. I remember the thing about the black quarterback in Atlanta. But when Byron Leftwich ass was down here, boy, the motherfucker looked at his ass like, no, you do not fit the criteria.
Yeah, you got to go. You got to go.
You don't fit the criteria.
No. We're not cutting this.
Right.
At all.
But King Quest here said, since you guys said the Commanders when the media's gonna put out Carson Wentz is gonna be a good fit for the you know they're gonna
don't worry about a content creator probably working on that video right now.
They already working on it now, bro. I'm about to say look, I'm about to say if that's the case, you better off getting a wet noodle as a goddamn backup because that motherfucker can't stay healthy once a day.
You know, look, a content creator go ahead.
I'm gonna get some Manchurian ramen noodles as a backup. That's what Carson Wentz is.
Damn, not a Manchurian ramen.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. And Delilah here, she said, I pray the coaching front staff don't fall for the BS. We just became cap positive, shaking my head. And that's the thing. Because it's like because it's the three, it's like, okay, this is like, hey y'all, this is y'all third shot now. We tried to push you for Justin Fields. It didn't. Justin Fields and Trey Lance. No, it didn't work. Okay, we tried to do Deshaun Watson. It didn't work. Okay, now we throwing Lamar in here. Y'all don't do this. We finna ostracize y'all from the league of extraordinary gentlemen if y'all mess this up.
Ooh. The king might be sidelined for quite some time. Good God Almighty. I'm sorry, that just came around the waiver ride.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, and that's the thing. And before this, it was like the interesting thing about it was they tried to push all these quarterbacks when the Falcons was in the red every year. It makes sense now. They wanted to push it for the Falcons because when they was in the red damn near every year, and we literally, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. We're gonna get to this combine talk. I want y'all to pay attention to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right now. Lord, I forgot about
Fourier, that. They literally just had to restructure Fourier's contract after year one.
Hey man, year one.
That's a problem now. Once your team is going, and the Saints are doing it again too. Once you're getting into the business of having to restructure contracts to make room for stuff, that's letting you know your team is not built properly. As Falcon fans, we've seen it for the last 3 years. Starting middle linebacker Deion Jones got his contract restructured 3 times in 2 years. Matt Ryan got his contract restructured 4 years in a row. Jay Matthews got restructured 2 years in a row.
And the biggest cap hit in NFL history.
Right. So this is what she's talking about being cap positive. Like you said, when your team has to literally restructure contracts to make space to bring in players, there's a problem there. There's a problem financially with that team. Like you said, you can bring all the great players, you can bring in all the top name guys out of free agency in the draft and stuff like that. But if you blow all your cap money on the first day, or you blow all your cap money like that, and you know you got players coming up that you need to pay, hey man, that's what's gonna end up happening. But let's go ahead and get into what we talking about tonight, man. I wonder how everybody's feeling about the combine. Combine week is here, so
boy.
now all the overhyping of prospects can begin. We get all the 40 times and everybody waiting on that. But Tuesday and Wednesday, they're doing a lot of the evaluating stuff, like I said, the symposiums. Like who are you hold on, let me get this right quick. They said the Chiefs restructured Pat, Kelsey, and Hill in like 2020, and their squad was good. They restructured them once.
One time.
You're talking about a team. You're talking about a team that already had a foundation. They didn't have to restructure them. They didn't have to restructure 4 players every year just to make ends meet.
See, the difference is on top of that, K-Style. The difference is between with the Chiefs. Restructuring contracts when you have a foundation is better than restructuring contracts when you don't have a foundation. The Falcons and the Jaguars are still looking for prospects. They're still looking to contend, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the major difference. And on top of that, they made a series of cuts that year that went unnoticed. They pretty much revamped the entire defense. We got one of their cornerbacks. And
you mean you had one of their quarterbacks?
We had one of their cornerbacks. We had one of cornerbacks, but they made a series of. They had to really go to see. And this is another thing too that people don't look at when it comes to the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a developmental system. If you don't have a developmental system, then spending money on these guys make absolutely no sense. This is the reason why they went out and got Kadarius Toney. They have guys like more because these guys fit their mold as wide receiver. They know exactly the type of wide receivers they want. They know exactly the type of tight ends they want. They know exactly the type of offensive linemen. They can go in free agency and the draft and pick up these guys because they have a foundation set. And this is the reason why we say it's like, yeah, you can spend money, but if there's not a clear plan in place as far as the type of the players that you're going to bring in and play each position, it's really pointless to go out here and put all these stupid ass draft scenarios and these stupid ass trade scenarios because the delaying the inevitable. And the inevitable is your ass going to suck ass when these guys don't win. When you don't win, you're going to pay, and you're going to pay mightily.
Mm-hmm. And
we've seen it for years.
They always draft well too. Like you said, the developmental systems, they always draft well. Like you said, the last couple of years. Like you said, Sky Moore, George Kalafis. Like you said,
Gay. What his name is? I forget his name.
Clyde Allaire. Like you said, they like you're always reloading the chamber. That's what the good team do. You always reload the chamber. There's always another magazine ready. Quick draw.
The Patriots didn't even they was in a rebuild mode. They was in a rebuild mode for 2 years, bro. Nobody realized it. Now they about to contend. They about to get right back into contention.
Mm-hmm.
It took them 2 years to do that. Much like the Falcons. What's up, J Rock?
Jay Rizzles. Jay Rizzles in the building. That's the Lord of the Discord for everybody. Like you said, you definitely make sure you check out the damn Discord because it's a little bit uncensored over there. So, like I said, you can talk all the junk you want, but if you get out of line, you gonna find out real quick.
Mm-hmm. Real quick.
But yeah, like you said, this that time of the year where we're gonna be basing prospects on little tangible stuff and drills and see how these guys fare in these drills. Um, like Keyshawn Vlad here said, the news that came out is Jalen Carter will not be participating in the drills itself, but more so on the measurables and the symposiums and stuff like that. J Rod said my new phrase is check out the damn Discord.
Check out the damn Discord.
Check out the damn Discord. That's the Lord of. What's going on, William? Everybody that just now tuning in, if we ain't said your name, hey, we acknowledge y'all and stuff like that. Just going through a lot of these names right here. But Keyshawn here said Jalen Carter ain't gonna be in the combine this year. Bryce Young won't be either. Like you said, he's gonna be as far as the symposiums and the measurements and stuff like that, but the particular drills, he's not gonna participate in them. I don't think they said Bryce Young. He said Bryce Young ain't gonna do it neither. That's interesting. That's gonna be interesting for him too, because it's all gonna be depending on what these teams are gonna be basing on, because if they're basing it, because he's gonna be shelled into a category of the short quarterback. But I understand why too, because if you're projected to be a high draft pick anyway, the NFL combine is really not necessarily something you need. I think it's more necessary like for guys that are most likely might not get drafted, or guys that might be late round picks and stuff like that. They kind of shoot their stock up just a little bit. But I kind of don't blame them, because, like I said, if I know I'm a top, if I know I've been a top 5 pick, I'm not finna get, like I said, I'm not finna be out there to drills now. Now, where the disadvantage of that being there too is you getting in touch with these coaches, you getting a little bit more insight as far as drills and stuff. Like I said, you can get it from the IQ tests and interviews and stuff like that, but to get that more personable on the field stuff, that's what I say. Oh boy, we got the professor in the building.
What up, Noah?
Oh man, but is there anybody in particular that you're waiting to see as far as how these drills go, or you just don't give a damn?
I don't give a damn. I think everybody know that. But if I were to point at one guy, that damn Anthony Richardson, because I want to see him. I want to see him bomb as a thrower. That's the real reason why.
I had to say it like that.
Motherfucker can throw a mile. He can throw that bitch straight through a goddamn straight through the wall of the damn Mercedes Benz.
Mm-hmm.
He got that type of arm. He got a damn cannon on his arm. But when it comes to accuracy,
I think he's one of the biggest boom or bust prospects in this whole entire draft, because like you said, even before the year started, even if you look at the season, it necessarily wasn't something that you'd be like, oh wow, he's consensus number one. But he is just based on the potential. Like you said, he got the arm, he got the athleticism, he got the size and stuff like that. But sometimes he can't hit the broadside of a barn. Jay Ward. Hold on. Noah got a good question here, man. Shout out to the professor on this one. Um, my bad. I'm sitting here trying to look at these list of names.
Oh God, K-Styles. I gotta put this in here real quick. I got
Oh Lord.
just give me a minute. Good God Almighty. It didn't even last. It didn't even last a day. It didn't even last a day. I want to share this with you guys.
Oh God. Oh my goodness, bro.
I gotta do it. I have to do
Right.
it. Like I said, it didn't even last a day. I told you the creator was gonna do it.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to the
Good God
professor. He
Almighty.
said that he felt like, do you guys feel like the draft is a bit less important this year in comparison to last year because of the money we do have? I wouldn't necessarily say it's less important. I think it's still very important. I think it's the fact that because we have that money, it kind of gives us that little bit of, it gives us the margin for error is wider
Wow.
with the money, because it's like you can either bank it in free agency, or you can build in free agency and then get your foundation pieces in the draft. But the thing is, you have a whole lot more options. I think that's what I think that's the shortest way to put it. You got more options this year. So it kind of does seem like nobody really that this is why a lot of people like fuck them draft picks to get Lamar, is because you got the money. See, if you don't have the money, now you looking at I don't know. Now it's like, yeah, boom, boom, boom. Big dog trill, yeah. Yeah, you said it best right here, man. It's just security. That's all it is. Let me ask y'all a question. When you know you got a little bit of money in your savings account, don't you feel a little bit more relaxed?
Just a little bit.
A little bit relaxed. Just in case of a rainy day, you got that money right there. You're like, okay. Okay. I'm not banking on it, but I'm like, okay, that's there. Now, if you got no money,
Ooh, boy, that hard pump.
Boy, your ass is pity pitching and struggling. Boy, you like, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just looking at something. Mike, go ahead and share the damn thing. I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued now.
Look up, Negro.
It's processing slowly on my computer, so I don't see it yet. I don't know why it's doing that right now. Oh.
It didn't even last, bro. It didn't even last 1 day, 1 hour, 2 hours. It has begun. Now we see. Now y'all see why we be tripping. It don't matter who it is. They try. Look,
Father, for the Lord that we have sinned, I apologize for what I'm about to. You sorry sacks of shit. Why is every goddamn quarterback got?
It's like 17 quarterbacks have been.
Hey, look, I'm about to say at this rate, boy, the Falcons better pick up about 15, 20 quarterbacks this free agency period. We're gonna spend all our free agency money on 15 quarterbacks. We might well do it.
My God, bro.
I don't see them putting jerseys on nobody else but goddamn quarterbacks. So I guess we're gonna have a roster full of quarterbacks. Am I correct?
53. 50 million. 53 quarterbacks. Y'all think
get that shit off my screen. get that shit off my screen.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Bro, hey, look. That's gonna be the new petition. K-Styles is going to petition for right now. The Atlanta Falcons are going to sign 20 quarterbacks for this free agency period because for some reason everybody want to put every damn quarterback in a Falcon uniform.
No,
They don't want to
they
put nobody
Aaron Rodgers
in a
here
Falcon
too,
uniform.
Noah. Aaron Rodgers was linked here too as a possible trade. Yeah.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, bruh. You know what? I just thought about something. Let me see. Carson Wentz. Wait a minute. Does the Washington Commanders need a quarterback early in the draft? Is Eric Bieniemy gonna be looking for his quote unquote Patrick Mahomes in this draft? I told you what I be doing. If I'm Terry, I'm calling Washington. I'm like, hey. I'll be giving them that 1-800 sex talk boy about, hey, what's happening? It's your boy Terry Fontenot, you already know, man. I heard y'all need a quarter. Y'all, like I said, I just saw y'all just released Carson Wentz. I'm gonna just tell y'all something right now, man. Hey, man, I think there's this kid up here. Everybody's talking about. I know it's one of these quarterbacks y'all might want. Now, I know you might not be able to get him at 16. But hey, man, I'm willing to share. I'm willing to give you my pick. I know you're going to have to give me some compensation for it. But hey, man, don't you want your Patrick Mahomes? You've been coaching Patrick Mahomes since he's been here. Don't you want your own? And I lit the lips too. I'm like,
you gotta get the lip with the chopsticks.
Exactly. Hey, man, like I said, man, which one of these guys you want? I mean, you might. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sitting out. Here's my phone, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, man, you might like Anthony Richardson, man. Hey, we can guarantee you to get this guy. You just gonna have to get our spot. We swap spots with you. Mm-hmm. I just want to swap the spot with you. I want that second round pick. Hell, you can give me a 5th round pick this year and the 1st round next year. I'll give you a discount.
Hey, man, we'll give you a discount too.
That's exactly what I be like right now.
You know, Chick-fil-A, all you can eat at Chick-fil-A for 2 years, okay?
Hey man, look, we'll throw a lifetime supply of 5 guys in there too, man. We do whatever. Exactly. But the only way that this deal is going to be done is you cannot throw Chase Young's ass in there. We can't afford injury.
We good on that.
Hey, I'm about to say, hey, you can throw Anthony Gibson. Like I said, you might not have to. Like I said, we can give a couple 1st round picks, 2nd round pick, and throw in Antonio Gibson.
Hey man, I can talk to Arthur. Let's talk to Arthur about getting y'all a huge deal. Free shipping FedEx, man. Come on, man. I know you want this.
Oh Lord. Hey man. Hey, look, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to wait for it to come up. Hey man, shout out to Jude Toss Sport YouTube. The finally freed him. He freed. He's back. What's the word? Dirty Bird might be coming up soon. But yeah, boy, I be selling the hell like that at that 8th spot for them. I'm like, hey, come over there and drop it off in your drawers.
Damn.
Drop this 8 pick off of your. Exactly. Shit. Cause you see, Chicago, they trying to shop that number 1 pick. They potentially may be shopping that 1st overall pick. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Look at this. Yeah. This is exactly what the Atlanta Falcons offseason need to be right here. We didn't already re-sign Parker Hesse. We didn't re-sign Leon McCullum. them two re-signers nobody talking about because who gives a fuck about a long snapper, but they're very key to your special teams. I'm just gonna say that. This is exactly what the Atlanta Falcons offseason has been. Keyshawn Vlad said it right here. Quarterbacks to the Atlanta Falcons, they said are best fits. Aaron Rodgers, Mason Rudolph. Oh my God.
Man, look, okay.
Let's see. Aaron Rodgers, Mason Rudolph, Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Derek Carr, Sam Darnold, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, Lamar Jackson.
And many
Don't
more.
forget they tried to throw Tyler Heineke in there too. I'm like, bro, no. That's what I said. We just need to draft all quarterbacks. Let's draft all quarterbacks this year's draft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God! I said, my bad, man. I misread that. I thought he said I wouldn't mind us bringing in brisket. And I had to read it. I said he talking about Jacoby Brissett. I'm like, well, I'm hungry.
Brisket. Oh man, your ass hungry as hell. That was here wrong.
I thought he said brisket for a second. I was like, oh no, he talking about Jacoby Brissett. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord. I mean, if you do draft another quarterback, I mean, it is what it is. Like you said, because they said, I know somebody sent to my attention. They said that they were looking at all options at quarterback. Doesn't necessarily mean what it means. Am I correct?
Well, I video dropping right after that. If you guys have not seen the press conference, I kind of took a step press conference, and they have a line that they say every year. We're always looking to add to the quarterback position. We're not going to put ourselves in a position where we kind of shortchange ourselves. I'm paraphrasing a bit. So they say the same company line every year.
Right.
When it comes down to that quarterback position. So that doesn't necessarily, this leaves the door open for a lot of creators and a lot of media guys, and actually ESPN need to thank the Falcons for giving them an opportunity so they could, because they could be jackasses and kill that anytime they feel like it. Just by saying, Desmond Ridder is QB1. We all know that, but the Falcons just, like I said, the media don't realize that the Falcons are giving them an opportunity because they're too stupid to realize it. But the Falcons can keep that anytime they feel. So they give them an opportunity to write these bullshit stories. And, to be honest, I like, we don't need, because if y'all knew how our damn brain works, you'll see why we have so many damn topics. But y'all need
Exactly.
Y'all need it. We don't need it. Believe me.
Boy, we literally every day is a brainstorm day for this group over here. Trust me. Trust me. We, like I said, we could talk. We could take the easy way out and talk about the quarterback position 5 days out the damn week. My brain cells would be if I did that.
See, my brain don't work like normal people. I don't think our brain work like normal people. I be thinking about shit that's just like makes no sense. And I just want to ask a question, and I do research just based on my random ass thought. And I'll say, how about we do this stuff? Like, these are the things we have as Big Sam says, a conglomerate of people it's this team, and we just, I can be in the Discord with Noah, reading a lot of their stuff. They be talking about something. It's like, this is an interesting point. Rashard will bring some nonsense to us, and then based on him,
right.
Rashard is our bullshit starter. He's an evil fucker, okay? Rashard he like to bring a lot of bullshit to us and then get us riled up to rant about something. So Rashard has a unique take a position with our staff. So like him and Reddy, those some evil fuckers. I be love you, bro, but yeah, use an evil bastard too. Use a shit starter.
But yeah. This like
they keep us on our toes.
Trust me. A lot of this stuff comes from conversations that we not only have with each other, but is conversations that I've had with other people, or like you said, followers on Twitter, followers on Instagram, comments I get from these videos. So
that's why it's important to really comment and follow us on every social media. Your comment, you inboxing us, tagging us or something, telling you it will be used. I promise you, it will be used at some point. Especially if you got something good. Oh yeah.
Right. Hold on. I'm waiting for this comment to come up. Said Chuck said, seriously though, y'all don't think it finds strength they haven't given rid of their vote.
He just fell right into what I just said. He literally just fell right in. This is what we're talking about, right? I said, y'all need to thank Falcons for giving the opportunity to even have this thought, because they can kill this at any given time. This is that comment right there is why we need to thank the Atlanta Falcons. Because you asking that question, if they came out and said Desmond Ridder is the guy, you wouldn't even have that question. So you need to get on your knees and get that $2 special to the Falcons, okay?
No, we can't use to get on your knee. No. After that Judas Bears goofy motherfucker, anytime I hear somebody talk about knees, I'm like, no. That motherfucker crazy. Gonna tell us bend the knee for the Chicago Bears. Get the fuck out of here.
We ain't seen that motherfucker since. Ain't seen him since, but
hey man, vote of confidence will come from up top.
What Blackberry said right there.
Because if I remember distinctively, they said as far as the quarterback position, they said add to it. With Logan Woodside as your backup, wouldn't you want to add something to it?
Yeah, I think. So we getting the quarterback.
And like I said, you said, the guy, the people up top that writes the checks already gave the vote of confidence. So when they brought in Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot, what did Arthur Blank say? Their decision on Matt Ryan is based on what? He didn't cap for Matt Ryan like that when they got in. He capping from Desmond Ridder now. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, you know what? You know the crazy thing, Nathan Floyd? This name actually popped into my head this morning. For some reason, I'm like, Rock Ya-Sin. I'm like, why is this motherfucking name popping in my head? As a corner too. You said what?
It sounds like a damn box of Rock Ya-Sin.
Rock Ya-Sin. I got a little more into because I remember his time with the Colts when he got drafted by him. He really didn't look all that. But I haven't seen him recently, so I think I'll be honest with you, I haven't really got no damn answer on there. But I definitely take a look at that. But yeah, that name just popped in my head for some reason. I was like, oh, look, I'm sitting here at work. I'm like, Rock Sin. What was I listening to? Oh yeah, I was listening to this group called the Brian Jonestown Massacre, and Rock Sin's name popped in my head. Like, the fuck is this? But see, hold on. Hey Mike, here you go. Look. This is exactly what we talk about. Oh,
that's what y'all got. Never mind. I was about to say something crazy again. Some of y'all got to learn this ability. Y'all learn
we need a third string. Oh, he said we need Lamar Jackson because we need a third string running back.
What the hell? Oh, boy, I was about to go in on your ass. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, that's where he came in. With,
I
was the suspense right there. Like, he's like,
you ain't worth shit.
I saw when it popped out. Like, I'm gonna see if Mike gonna go off real quick on that. But
I saw the first part. I didn't see the second.
But
I didn't see the second part. Good God, man! You ain't worth a damn with that.
My guy, his blood pressure up, boy. Like, what the fuck? But like guys that's in that the combine invitees, I done seen the list of guys on here. There's a couple names, and it was unfortunate that JL Skinner got hurt. That was one of my favorite guys going into this draft, but he had tore his pec doing some training, so he possibly may not be able to do the pro day neither. So that's gonna be unfortunate for him.
He'll drop.
He'll probably drop fifth round, maybe.
It'll be better for him to drop.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be better for him to drop. That way he can kind of come on slowly and really work on, and then have a better closing of the year. So I think that's the best. It worked out in their favor, because what you don't realize, like a lot of the later rounds, they fall to teams that really need you at that spot, the right position. So it's gonna work in his favor.
Yeah, but like I said, some of the names that I'm very interested to see in this combine, I'm gonna throw some names out here.
I gotta give Toxic Falcon. He had me, boy. He was about
boy, your blood pressure was ready to go up. Boy, he was like,
you got me on that one.
That boy beard about to turn white on y'all.
He got me on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. But like you said, the guys that's supposed to be at the combine that I'm kind of looking forward to is, like I said, Devon A-Chain, Jahmyr Gibbs, Hunter Lemke. That's kind of like one of my unsung heroes of this year's draft. I'm pretty big on Hunter Lemke. For those that don't know, Hunter Lemke is a fullback. As you know, K Styles is the fullback of this shit over here. But he's also a third down running back too. So yeah. And we already know this regime likes versatile players. So I'm looking forward to that. Other names, Andre Yosivas, Nathan Dale, Xavier Hutchinson. Let me see, Jonathan Mingo, Cedric Tillman. I'm looking forward to these kind of guys like that. Um, Cody Mock is a definite another one that I'm intrigued. Them North Dakota State guys, I'm very intrigued by those. Hold on. Hold on. There was I heard about the fight. I heard that whichever one of the Paul brothers lost. What the hell?
Man, he lost and you talk about a classic dude that went in, got played by a female, and then when he got played, see this what had happened. What happened was I was sick and she was asleep. Dude really got exposed. Not only again, you got beat by a guy, and we talk about one of the worst boxers in the profession. You still lost. How you lose to a guy that's one of the worst ones in there and do as much talking as you doing? He's the worst one. He literally a sparring he one of them guys. This dude is literally a sparring partner for the grip boxer. He's just there to get there and take punches. That's what his job is. You lost to a guy who's a damn sparring partner.
You telling me he lost the Glass Joe? That's what you telling me.
Yeah, he lost the Glass Joe. How the hell you lose
You lost to a motherfucker on 1-99.
Oh my goodness. We lost to all that jump before the fight, then after the fight, boy. You should have seen that shit. That shit was hilarious. Man, I got sick, man, and I was up pooping for the night. Look, that dude had 1,000 excuses why he lost.
Wait a minute.
Because he laid into him because they let him do it.
I want you to explain because I gotta go back and look at this. What?
Just go back. Hold on. Let me see if I can show it to you. Let me see if I can find it. The shit is hilarious, bro. It's hilarious how it's hilarious because is this it? No.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. My bad, John. The only reason why we stalling is I'm sitting here doing something right quick. Hold on.
He was talking big stuff. I'm talking about he was talking real big stuff before the fight.
So you telling me? So you're telling me he lost to this?
Wow.
He lost to
do it like that. Wow. That man has wow. Goddamn. Oh shit.
He didn't lose the Piston Honda. He didn't lose to the Sandman or the Macho Man. He lost the Glass. You know what? Them Paul brothers need to shut the fuck up, please.
Oh,
I'm about to say go. This dude literally sat here and lost to that. You know what? We're just gonna end the show on that because that's that is so that's fucking.
That's not, bro. That's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Yeah, that eye.
But
Yeah, he got beat down. That eye don't look too good.
yeah, let's go ahead and end the show because I need to see the highlights on this. I need to see them motherfuckers. They said boy, them overhead rights came at 2 miles per hour. Like, oh no. He should have
Bro,
drunk some prime. He should have drunk some prime before the damn fight. Then
it was bad. Look, I don't look. And figured all he was doing is really just you just gotta see it for yourself. It's just hilarious.
Well, he was patting them the whole time. Pat.
Right, he was
Pat.
It's like, oh my god, that man ain't even trying to whoop you.
Pat.
You still look bad.
All right, man, we're gonna go ahead and end the damn show. I need to see these highlights. This shit's fucking hilarious, bro. But we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Like you said, it kind of went audible today, but I felt like it was a pretty good conversation we had. Like I said, that's definitely something that I encourage people to. The conversation I encourage people to have is the media agenda behind the Lamar Jackson name, and why is it that, and why are they hell bent on pushing him here in Atlanta? This is why we want to have the conversation started here, because ain't nobody else gonna have that conversation.
And that's the reason why we need y'all to hit that subscribe button, because we want to have real conversations. Hit the subscribe button. We love it that you view us, but it means more to us and more to every content creator to subscribe to their channel. Subscribe means more than just view. We really appreciate it. Every content creator will appreciate it if you subscribe. You don't have to have the notifications on. You can decide to either get all the notifications, or you can kind of customize the but you don't have to always do it. But hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button.
Right. Because at the end of the day, the views are important. But the views without the subscription, hey man, it's even better. So anybody, if y'all missed it, like I said, y'all catch the replay on it. So until next time, people, make sure you tune in for the 6-man convo tomorrow. We're gonna continue the conversation as far as these draft prospects, and we see how the week goes from there. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
Here to stay.
Ooh yeah.
You ain't gotta go home,
but you gotta get the packing and get the hell up out of here.
Deuces.
LJ haters. You haters. You
haters. Why y'all always gotta hate on a black man want to be here in the quarterback position here in Atlanta? Don't we always need him? What? Get on out of here. I think at the